We took in another round of feral puppies, so there are 4 puppies in this litter. We don't know a ton about them. I believe that they might have come up from Texas. Either way, they are about 12 weeks old. They appear to be hound mixes. You can tell from their body language, they're all facing away from me. They're all pretty disinterested, trying to avoid me. When I'm starting off with feral dogs, I give them a very limited area. You don't want to give them too much free space because then they will practice avoidance more. So for the first couple of days, I'm just trying to build up value in myself. So you can see if you try and touch them, they skitter away. All of them are actively trying to not engage with me. I'm not going to try pushing to touch them a lot. I just kind of want to show you guys. I want to experiment, see what's going on. They did also have fleas, so ideally I would like to be able to touch them to check to make sure that the fleas are gone. This is the later bit of the interaction. You're going to see a lot of clips. I tried to start offering them food. You can see a lot of disinterest at first. They're pretty shut down. Generally, I won't start trying with food on the first day. This is all going to be the first day today. But with puppies, and these guys were pretty skinny, I figured it was worth a shot because I do want them to eat. And puppies can be a little bit more resilient and they can move a little bit quicker. So a lot of what I'm doing is different than what you would have saw me do with Louise's rehabilitation, in part because they are puppies. So again, similar to Louise, I have them in a contained area. They're really going to stay in this room for the first week. I am just using pee pads with them. I am not taking them outside. You can see a couple of minutes later, now we're starting to get a little bit of interest in food. When I start offering food, I'm putting it really down on the ground or I'm tossing it for the dog. I'm not forcing them to eat out of my hand unless they're showing interest in it because I don't want to kind of pigeonhole the dog. If I give them a little bit more freedom and I let them take food from around me, that can get them to turn around a lot quicker. I don't want to force fearful dogs to take food from people's hands. That can actually create behaviors that we don't want. Having a dog feel like they have to approach someone in order to get food. I'd rather just signal to them that me being around is actually a good thing. So you can see I'm tossing food for the less engaged ones. The little one in front of me is much more interested. So again, a couple minutes later, really everyone's taking food from me. The 2 up front are standing. They're engaging with me a little bit more. The 2 on the sides are more interested, but not taking food from me directly from my hand consistently yet. And that is totally fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to build a positive association. These dogs haven't had really any good interactions with people, so I want to try and make it easy. This is our second formal session. So I come in with treats. You can see they're a little bit more interested. They're going, wait, I remember what this lady did last time. And I'll start tossing treats around for them. You can see I get engagement a lot quicker. Once again, I'm tossing treats. I'm trying to distribute them evenly to all of the puppies. I don't want to just reward the one who's coming up to me. Now this is my third session, so you can see when I come in, they all kind of scatter away. You get a little bit of a tail wag, that's nice. But they all pretty much scatter away from me when I walk into the room that first day. They're really not interested in me. I'm not talking to them. I'm being very gentle with my movements. I'm not making a lot of direct eye contact. People like to kind of push more to make animals feel comfortable. And really, the more you push feral dogs, the less comfortable they'll be. So I'm not making eye contact. I'm not talking to them a whole lot, at least not this first day before they're feeling really affable with me. In subsequent days, 100% I'll interact with them a lot more. We'll have a lot more fun. But the first day or so, I'm very subdued with them. That's going to make them feel more comfortable and more safe. And that's what I need. And this is their last interaction of the day, I believe. I've got some food for them. So with the food, I'm really just going to go in and I'm going to hang out with them. I'm not going to generally be pushing for touching dogs when they're eating. Occasionally I'll try with these guys just because it's distracting. I'm just literally trying to get them used to human touch, but this first meal, I'm only going to be existing in their general area, hovering out near them. I will move their food bowls around a little bit just because there's 4 of them and I want to make sure that each one does have food. And I'm just trying to get them used to me being in their general area. I'm not a threat. I'm not unpredictable. And from here, I'll also work on cleaning up their area, replacing their water, changing out pee pads, cleaning up any accidents, things like that. So I'm getting them used to humans existing around them and not causing anything scary. That's going to be a really important lesson for them. Again, I'm not forcing them to go outside. I'm not forcing them to meet new people. They're just not ready for that yet. With these guys, because they are malleable and they're puppies, I'm guessing it will be about maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We'll have to see how their progress goes. But this is really just clean. I just wanted to include a last little clip here. We unfortunately let one of the puppies out, and now I have to catch her. I try really hard to avoid this, especially the first couple of days, because she did scream and she weed when I caught her. You don't want to have to do that to them.